And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lobos pregame show here on NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Kenny along with you here on a Thursday evening, live from the backyard here at Little Elm High School, as the Lobos get set to take on the Hebron Hawks in Game 2 of their district matchup. They lost in the bottom of the 7th inning on Tuesday night in a tough game against the Hebron Hawks. They'll look to get something back here on this second game of this matchup. Evan King on the mound tonight. We'll go over all the numbers, all of the standings, where things sit right now. Lobos have lost their last 3. They'll be looking to get back on the winning track here and stay in the hunt for the playoffs here in the district. This is the pregame show here on NYSR. Beautiful day here in Little Elm. Keep it here. We'll be back as Coach Harbin's pregame interview coming up next here on NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Welcome back to the pregame show here on NYSR, here with Coach Harbin. And tough loss on Tuesday against Hebron, but we get the rubber match here tonight. And takeaway from that game was Braden Warewine looked really, really good. He struggled, in most other games, but he looked really good on Tuesday night.
He did, and you wish that everybody in his position would take his approach to it. The guy is the first one here. He's always setting up. He's the last one to make sure everything is cleaned up, and he just works every day. And in all of his other outings, there were bright spots, and we always focus on the bright spots, not everything as a whole. And so his last outing, he had a couple bad ABs, and then all of a sudden he was against Coppell, and then he threw a couple ABs. I'm like, dude, that's what you focus on right there, is how you get down the zone and everything starts moving for you, and when you leave it up, it's flat. And so he continued to work on it and work with Coach Smith with it. And we were sitting there, and Coach Smith is one that said, no, Warwine's been looking the best in the pins. Let's go with him. We said, okay, let's do it. And he came in and did what we hoped he would do. And we talked the next day and said, man, I'm proud of the way you've been working, the way you've just been working while you wait and waiting for your time, and it paid off. And then that's what you want kids that are in that spot to do. Makes coach's job easier. It allows them to keep their focus on improving and getting better, knowing that they'll be ready when they do get their shot, and he took full advantage of it.
Evan King adds 2 more home runs to his total, but, the highlight of the night, I think I just about jumped out of my seat when it happened, was Josh Olewe cracks one over left field, and just seeing the team come out and greet him with their boom celebration. And tell us how that young man felt when he got back in the dugout.
Well, you can't ever tell because he's a stone-faced kid. I mean, I never want to be on the opposite side of a poker table with him. He's another one that's like Warwine. Like, he just shows up every day and works, and he's locked in every single day with everything he does, and he knows what he needs to work on, and he goes and takes his ownership in it and does it. And so for him to get one there in that moment is awesome to see as a coach, because how hard he works that not everybody sees. And he's the one that's always up here on his own in the cages working on things and really wants to have success when it counts and trains for it. And so for him to do it, it was awesome. When he hit it, I can't say on air what I said, but it was something along the lines of that better go.
Yeah.
And I just kept watching it, and once he got about halfway through the outfield, I was like, he did it. And so that was an awesome moment, not only for him but for us, and for us, all of us that know how hard he works, and then he got the success right there in that at bat.
Did he crack a smile in the dugout?
I don't know. I wasn't in the dugout. He did not crack a smile all the way around the bases. He was still that stone cold. I don't know if he had 2 aces in his pocket or if he had a 4-7. I have no idea. That's just the way he is. And so I did not see what he did, but I'm sure you might be able to catch his face if you had the right camera angle on the celebration with the dugout. He might have cracked it.
The camera angle was pretty good, and I wouldn't say he cracked a smile, but he was fired up when he was with the boys.
Yes, I'm sure he was, and that's a great moment for him and for us.
Rubber match tonight. Like I said, we played them well. We come here the second game, and you got Evan King on the mound.
Yep, we do. We got Evan going, and we've got a game plan to get him going, and hopefully he continues the way he's been throwing. He works extremely hard as well. With our guys that are starting to get their successes now, it's because of how well they've just kept working through everything. And Evan is one of those that no matter what kind of outing he has, he goes right back to business, and that's what you want. And so we expect him to be Evan today.
What's the chatter of the team after Tuesday and then coming into this game?
Well, we had a tough conversation Friday night. It was a little one-sided. I usually reserve one of those type conversations per year when I feel the need, and I felt at the end of the game with the way we lost it that it was time. And so I should say I had that conversation. There wasn't a whole lot of we in there. And then when we came out to practice, I didn't say a word. I sat there and wanted to see how they responded. And I told the coaches, don't say anything to them, just watch and see who's responding. And they came out and they had one of the best practices we've had in a while. And so they seem in the right mindset. They're loose right now. They've made their own hacky sack, and they're playing hacky sack together, which is what you want. You want them loose, you want them having fun, you want them being together. And so from what I can see, their mindset's right. And our issues hadn't been how our focus in our tent is during the game. We've had some issues when we've been at practice with especially our longer days. And so that was the main focus of my talk Friday night or Tuesday night. And so we come out and keep playing with the same intensity and the same focus that we played the last couple games. Even though we didn't come out on top, I think we had a good chance doing it tonight.
All right, Coach. Good luck and go Lobos.
Go Lobos.
All right, keep it here. First pitch coming up. It's Lobos baseball here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio.
What's up, my man?
And welcome back to the pregame show here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio as the Hebron Hawks on the field getting their warm-ups in right now. Second game of the matchup between these two teams. A great game on Tuesday night. Unfortunately, the Lobos came up on the short end. They gave it up at the bottom of the seventh inning in the loss. But they'll look to get things back on the winning track. They've lost their last three. 2 to Capel and 1 here to Hebron. They'll look to give Hebron their second loss of the season in district. Lobos currently tied for 5th place with Capel at 3-4 in district. Just above them is Flower Mound Marcus at 4-3. Denton Geyer at 5-2. Flower Mound Jaguars at 5-2. And the Hebron Hawks sitting at 6-1. Starting lineups for the Hebron Hawks. And center field batting first will be Casey McGinnis. The shortstop batting second, Landon Bonner. The DH batting third is Dylan Dunn. The first baseman is Walker Steele batting fourth. Batting fifth is Braden Pardee, the catcher. Batting sixth, Adam Alvarez, the second baseman. The third baseman batting seventh, Cade Wrigley. The right fielder, Jordan Day, batting eighth, and batting ninth is the left fielder, Anderson Howard. And on the mound for Hebron is Bryce Pacheco to get things going here for the Hawks. For the Lobos, your starting lineups in the batting order once they hit the bottom of the first inning: Maddox Green, followed by Evan King, Matthew Durner, Mateo Perez. Josh Alewa got his first home run of the season on Tuesday night. Will Buck, Mark Krusiak, Andrew Richardson, and Cole Daly. Gabe Guerra at catcher, but will not be batting. Daly will be batting for Gabe. And Evan King got his 2 home runs on Tuesday night as well. A 2-run shot on the second one for his 8th home run of the season. He'll be on the mound here to start things off here for the Lobos. We'll give you their numbers as we get set for this game to get going. Running a little bit behind. Had a decent game going on in the JV game, so they're running a little behind. We'll be back. First pitch coming up next here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. I'm Kenny Long, and this is Lobos baseball up against the Hebron Hawks. Coming up next, keep it here. And welcome back to Lobos Baseball here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio as we get set. First pitch coming your way. Playing at first base here for the Lobos is Andrew Richardson. The second baseman is Will Puck. Shortstop is Maddox Green. Sitting at third base is Mateo Perez. Left fielder is Matty Turner. The center fielder is Josh Alewe. And out in right field is Mark Krusiak. Behind the dish, Gabe Guetta. And on the mound here for your Lobos, it is Evan King with the start on the mound. 28.2 innings pitched. He's 2-1 on the season, allowing 18 hits, 13 runs. He has 30 walks, 28 strikeouts, 5 hit batteries. He's got a 2.93 ERA and a 1.67 whip on the season. They'll be looking to get things going here for the Lobos and shut out the hitting power of this Hebron Hawks team. Lobos again played a great game on Tuesday night. Just could not close it out in the bottom of the 7th inning, and they were Hawks able to get the win by 5-4, despite the 2 home runs from Evan King and the surprise home run from Josh Alewe, who got one over the left field. And speaking of left field, the wind is coming straight out of the south, right out to left field. So long ball is a possibility here tonight as we are set, ready to go as Casey McGinnis leads things off here, the center fielder for Hebron. There's the first pitch from Evan. And this will be fouled off. To start things off, 0-1 on the count. First inning brought to you by 1228 Vent, providing premier custom solutions for venting markets in the DFW area and beyond. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Evan. This is the outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball's brought to you by the Pack Athletic Club, Little Elm area's #1 youth baseball and softball development program. 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be hitting the gap for a single out to left field to start things off. And a single for McGinnis. They've got a runner at first base and no outs. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Landon Bonner. Some equipment issues being attended to for Gabe.
For the Hawks, #10, Landon Bonner.
Left-handed Bonner comes to the plate. The right-handed Evan King on the mound with a runner at first base, no outs. Outside misses ball 1. Lobos baseball is brought to you by the Pack Athletic Club. The Pack Athletic Club, Valley Living, 108 Performance, Nomad Baseball, Welch HVAC, Elliott Spine and Sport, 1228 Ben, LD Automotive, McKee Law Firm, and of course NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. That's hit right at Evan. He misses it, but it's collected. Here's the double play, and they will miss the runner at first, but they'll get the lead runner at second for the first out.
For the Hawks, #22, Dylan Dunn.
So reaching on a fielder's choice to first base is Bonner. So a runner at first, 1 out. And Dylan Dunn, the DH, at the plate. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. Again, misses outside. The runner goes from second and gets him on the tag, and he is out. And a great job by Maddox Green as the ball was a little offline from Gabe, but he managed to get it tagged on the top of the helmet before he could reach the base, and there's 2 away. 2 balls and no strikes is the count to the batter. And a swing and a miss, and strike 1. Hits this one to third, and gloved by Mateo. The throw to first, and it's offline, and it gets past. He'll try to run the second, and he will get there. But another great diving grab by Mateo Perez, just couldn't get the throw in line. And there's a runner at second base and 2 outs.
Now batting for the Hawks, number 20, Walker Steele.
Two outs, runner at second base. Left-handed Walker Steele. Just misses the outside corner. 1-0 the count to Steele. And hits this to second base. He'll collect it, makes the throw to first for the easy out, and there no runs scored. And it's a 0-0 game as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Lobos coming up. Keep it here. Lobos baseball continues here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. Bottom of the first inning brought to you by Absolute Construction, residential roof repairs, replacement, and installation services. Starting things off here for the Lobos, Maddox Green, Evan Kring, and Matty Durner are your batters up first here for the Lobos. As Maddox Green comes in 57 at bats, batting .281 on the season, 16 hits, 1 home run, 9 RBIs, 12 runs scored, 11 walks, and 14 strikeouts. He also has 6 stolen bases. Takes the first pitch outside, misses, ball 1. High and outside, 2-0. And Maddox pops this one up high to the shortstop. He makes the call. At the edge of the grass, makes the catch, 1 away. And Evan King
Now batting for the Lobos,
comes
number
to the
11,
plate. Evan with 56 at-bats, batting .393 on the season, 22 hits, 8 home runs, 22 RBIs, 11 runs scored, 14 walks, 12 strikeouts, no stolen bases. Takes the first pitch outside, ball one. Evans swings at that one on a curveball, strike one. 1-1 pitch. That's right down the middle for strike two. One ball, two strikes to Evan. Evan hits us in the third. It's gloved. The throw to first is not in time. So a one-out single by Evan. And a pinch runner will come in for Evan being the pitcher. And that'll bring up Matty Durner, one of the more solid hitters here this season for the Lobos. 63 at bats. He's batting .333 on the season. 21 hits, 5 RBIs, 6 runs scored, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, and 2 stolen bases. One out runner at first base here for the Lobos. Durner, the lone left-hander here for the Lobos. And he'll hit this one to short, and they'll work on the double play. They'll get one at the 2. And safe. He dropped the ball, couldn't hold on to it, so 2 away with a runner at first base.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 23, Mateo Perez.
Now Mateo Perez comes to the plate, batting .163. He's got 43 at bats, 7 hits, 2 home runs on the season. He's got 5 RBIs, 3 runs scored, 4 walks, 13 strikeouts, and 2 stolen bases. Takes the first pitch on the outside corner, strike one. Josh Alewe is on deck. Mateo capable of putting it over. Right now he'd like to advance Durner, sitting at first. And Durner steals second, swing and a miss. And he will steal second base. Two outs, but 0-2 count now to Mateo. With Durner in scoring position. And swing and a miss, strikes him out. And they'll get out of the inning. One stranded here for the Lobos. And it's a 0-0 score. We head to the top of the second inning. Keep it here. Lobos baseball continues here on NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Braden Pacheco, Adam Alvarez, Cade Wrigley are your batters up next here for the Hawks. 0-0 score here, top of the second inning, brought to you by Infinity Personal Training, the best personal training in Frisco. And a high pitch inside, misses ball one. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll hit this one the third. The throw from Mateo, a little high, but a great job by Andrew. He'll go sky up, glove it, and comes down right in the bag, 1 out.
Now batting for Hebron, number 9, Adam Alvarez.
Second baseman Adam Alvarez comes to the plate, another lefty. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch inside, misses ball 1. It's got a message in the chat box on the YouTube channel. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Here's the 1-0 pitch. High, outside, 2-0. Misses inside, 3-0. Pitch. Misses outside and puts him on base. So 1 out, runner at first base for the Hawks. So Brian Church posted on the chat, the Pack want to shout out Coach Chiburri on his appointment to the general manager position of the Pack Collegiate Baseball team, featuring many of the previous Little Elm Lobo baseball players. Congratulations to Coach Chiburri. So runner at first base and 1 out for the Hawks, and Cade Wrigley, the third baseman, comes to the plate. Throw to first, not in time. Outside, misses ball 1. Check swing, goes around for strike 1. Throw to first. Keeps the runner close. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Evan with the pitch, and that's going to be over the head of the batter. 2 balls and a strike. Another throw to first. Russ Crittenden in Bright, Ontario, Canada. Watching live here on NYSR, and he says, "Go Maddox." For Maddox Green, our beloved shortstop. 2 balls and a strike. And he'll hit this one just over. And looking for the double play. And they'll get it! And that results in a 1-2-3 inning for the Lobos. Keep it here. Lobos baseball continues here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. Josh Lewe, Will Buck, Mark Krusiak are your batters up next here for the Lobos. It's a 0-0 score here, bottom of the second inning, brought to you by Cross Ridge Church. Foul balls brought to you by McKee Law Firm, personal injury and auto accident legal services. Josh fouls this one off down third base side, 0-1 the count. Josh Alewe, 62 at bats, batting .258 on the season, 16 hits. He's got 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 12 run scores, 4 walks, 16 strikeouts, and 6 stolen bases. Got that home run on Tuesday night. Squares up, bunts this down towards the pitcher, tries to use the speed. There's the throw to first, and he is safe. Ball was thrown in the base path. And as the first baseman tried to catch it, it hit Josh in the helmet and bounces out of the glove. And it's a safe run. And they'll score that as an error. And Will Buck comes to the plate, 60 at bats, .217 batter, 13 hits, 3 RBIs, 7 runs. Scored, 7 walks, 16 strikeouts, and 2 stolen bases. And takes a first pitch for, not sure if they call it, they did call that a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes to Buck. He's got Josh Alewe with no outs on first base. Squares up, looks to bunt, pulls it back, 2-0. Mark Krusiak is on deck. .2-0 pitch is in there for a strike and a quick throw to first by the catcher. Safe is Josh. And 2 balls and a strike now to Will Buck. Bunt right there in front of the catcher, the throw to first, and they will get the out, but advances Josh to second base. So 1 out, a runner at second base for Mark Krusiak.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 13, Mark Kruchek.
Mark batting 88 on the season. Only 34 at bats here this season. 3 hits. 4 runs scored, no walks. He's got 9 strikeouts and no stolen bases. Mark coming off of an injury. Didn't get started till late in the tournament season, like the last couple of games. So hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities. He's looking to get back in shape here at the plate. Take the first pitch for strike 1. Last year, Mark was starting to come in on his own at the plate. Several big hits in some games. We know he's got a cannon of an arm out in right field. 0-1 pitch, and swing and a miss, and there goes Josh for third base, and they'll get him 2 away. No balls and 2 strikes to count to Mark, and he just takes his first ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on. And he'll foul that one off to stay alive. Foul ball brought to you by McKee Law Firm. Personal injury and auto accident legal services. And Mark cracks this one out to center field. Center fielder gets underneath it, makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Hawks. And we head to the top of the 3rd inning. 0-0 is our score. Live from the backyard here at Little Elm High School. This is Lobos Baseball here on NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Right fielder Jordan Day, left fielder Anderson Howard, then back to the top of the order. Casey McInnes are your batters up next here for the Hebron Hawks. It's a 0-0 score. We get started here at the top of the 3rd inning. Top of the 3rd inning is brought to you by Elliott Spine and Sport, providing sport performance and chiropractic care to Little Elm and surrounding areas. Here's the pitch from Evan. And they'll try to bunt this one down, and just not able to get the glove underneath it is Gabe, and it's a 0-1 count. And that's going to be popped up high in the air. Josh underneath it, makes the catch, calls off Will, and there's 1 away. That brings up the left fielder, Anderson Howard. Another lefty. Five lefties in the order here for the Hawks. Outside corner misses, ball one. That's going to be hit well out towards center field in the gap. And making the diving catch, Joshua Lewe, and there's two away.
Now batting for the Hawks, number 11, Casey McGinnis.
Top of the order, McGinnis comes to the plate, singled his first at bat. Outside misses, ball one. And gets it that time. Evens the count at 1-1. There's the 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Foul ball brought to you by Fun Masters. Book early, stress less, party later. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High and outside, evens the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch from Evan. High, pushing 89 miles an hour is Evan. Full count, 3-2 with 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And misses inside low and puts a runner on first base with 2 outs.
Now batting for Hebron, number 10, Landon Bonner.
Landon Bonner reached on a fielder's choice. And was picked off at second base. Throw to first, not in time. Time called at the plate just as Evan was on his approach. Throw to first, and the tag was not put on by Andrew in time, but a good pickoff move by Evan. Nearly got him over there. Again, another throw to first base. Misses outside, 1-0 the count. That's going to be hit well out to left field. That ball is traveling. And it's foul. It was ruled a foul ball. And the Hebron players are not happy. One ball, one strike. Throw to first, not in time. There goes the runner to second. The throw, not in time. He'll steal second base, so 2 outs and a runner at second base. And it is a 2 balls, 1 strike count to the batter, Landon Bonner. Inside corner gets a 2-2 the count. Two pitch. Outside, misses, full count, 3-2. And that's going to be hit well out to right field. And unable to get to it is Mark. It'll get to the track. And 1 run will score, and the Hawks lead 1-0. And it's a double for Landon Barnes, a RBI double. Coach Harbin will come out to talk to Evan. With Dylan Dunn, the designated hitter, had to single his first at bat. 1-0 is our lead. Next matchup for the Lobos next week. Tuesday, April 7th, right here at the backyard as the Geyer Wildcats come here to the backyard. And then Friday, April 10th, Lobos will go to Denton Geyer High School to take on the Wildcats. And then Saturday, April 11th, we're on the road to Walnut Grove on a Saturday game. That's a 1 p.m. first pitch. So an early afternoon game here. It's a non-district game against Walnut Grove. And then April 14th, we're back home against Flower Mound Marcus. And then Friday, April 17th on the road to Flower Mound. And then we end the regular district season Tuesday, April 21st and Friday, April 24th. The 21st on the road to Louisville, and then at home for the finale right here at the backyard against Louisville. 2 outs, runner at second base. It's a 1-0 lead here for the Hebron Hawks. Nice curveball, just misses inside, ball 1. Throw to second, not in time. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, runner at second base here for the Hawks. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Pops this one up high out to right field. Mark makes the catch. So the Hawks get 1. Lobos coming up here, bottom of the 3rd inning. Keep it here. Lobos baseball continues here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. Andrew Richardson, Cole Daly, and then back to the top of the automatic screen. Are your batters up next here for the Lobos? They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Brought to you by Black Iron Athletics, where everyday people become everyday athletes. And hits this one up the middle to center field and caught at the logo, 1 away. And now Cole Daly comes to the plate. with one out.
For the Lobos, number 3, Cole Daly.
Fouls that one off. Down 0-2 on the count. Foul ball brought to you by Fun Masters. Book early, stress less, party later. High pitch outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cole. And he'll check swing that and foul it off. Keeps the count at 1-2. And strikes him out. 2 away.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 5, Green. Since I was the little, I won't need nothing. Now they always say congratulations.
Want to know the count. Maddox Green, back top of the order, popped out to short. His first at bat. Outside, 2-0. That hits the outside corner for strike 1. And this is went well. Maddox with the homer over left field. And it's a tie ball game. Maddox Green with a bomb over left field, and he ties the ball game 1-1. And now Evan King comes to the plate. Takes the first pitch outside, ball, strike 1. And he pounces this one, but it's going to go foul just over the batting cages. Second home run of the season for Maddox Green. And gets Evan looking, strike 3. But the Lobos have tied it up at 1. Keep it here, 4th inning coming up. This is Lobos Baseball right here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. Walker Steele, Braden Pacheco, and Adam Alvarez are your batters up next here for the Hawks. It is a tie ball game after the Maddox Green home run over left field, his second on the season. And Ronnie Green, watching here on the YouTube channel, says, awesome job, grandson. And he ripped that one over the fence to tie this ball game. Evan King remains on the mound here, his fourth inning of work. Top of the fourth inning brought to you by 1228 Vend. This is hit right at Evan and right across second base for a leadoff single.
Now batting for Hebron, number 2, Braden Pacheco.
No outs and a runner at first base here for the Hawks, and Braden Pacheco grounded out to third, his first at bat. Now try to bunt this one down, does. Gabe collects it, gets the throw out at first, and the runner will advance to second base with one out.
Now batting for Hebron, number 9, Adam Alvarez.
That'll bring up Adam Alvarez. Walked and then was thrown out on or tagged out on a double play at second base. Low and outside, ball one. Gabe and Maddox both go to the mound to talk to Evan, get his spirits up.
Ben would be disappointed.
One ball, no strikes to Alvarez. And that's going to be hit the first and gets past Richardson. And the throw home is a rocket from Krusiak, holds the runner at third base. So runners at first and third with one out.
Now batting for Hebron, number 5, Cade Wrigley.
Cade Wrigley hit into a double play, his first at bat. A 4-6-3 double play that ended the inning in the second. All tied at 1 between the Hawks and the Lobos here in the top of the fourth inning. 1228 Vend, providing premier custom solutions for vending and markets in the DFW area and beyond. Foul Ball is brought to you by Bandera Utility Contractors. We are equipped to handle challenging site, groundwater, and schedule conditions. That's hit the first, grabbed by Andrew. He'll step on first base. It's a single double play by Andrew Richardson, and they get out of the inning. No runs scored. We're tied at 1. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Keep it here. Bottom of the fourth inning brought to you by Nomad Baseball, providing in-depth baseball training that is tailored to athletes. Matty Durner, Mateo Perez, and Josh Olewe are your batters up next here for the Lobos. It's all tied up at 1 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Durner takes the first pitch. Outside corner for strike. That's way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, outside. 2 balls and a strike now to Matty. That hits the outside for 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. That's outside. Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. And that's going to be fouled off. Foul ball brought to you by Bandera Utility Contractors. We are equipped to handle challenging site, groundwater, and schedule conditions. Keeps the count full at 3-2. And he hits this one well out to right field. And right field underneath it makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 23, Mateo Perez.
Now Mateo Perez comes to the plate. And gets the outside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he'll pop this one up. Foul. It tries to stay in play, and the catcher can't make the catch, and he stays alive. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the fourth inning for the Lobos, all tied at 1. Josh Olewe is on deck.
You're right.
Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And hits this one well, but it'll go foul. And that had some power on it.
Stay within yourself. Let's go.
Still 1-2, 1 out.
Good.
Time called. Swing and a miss, and strike 3. 2 away for Josh Olewe and nobody on base.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 6, Josh Olewe.
Josh belts this one on a bunt to the pitcher. The throw to first is in time and correctly this time. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Lobos. We head to the top of the 5th inning. It's all tied at 1. Keep it here. Lobos baseball continues on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. Bottom of the order, Jordan Day, Anderson Howard, and then top of the order, Casey McGinnis are your batters up next here for the Hawks. It's a tie ball game, 1-1 as we hit the top of the fifth inning, brought to you by 108 Performance, #1 state-of-the-art baseball and softball program that develops movement patterns that will translate to on-the-field performance. Evan, his fifth inning of work on the mound. First pitch is high, ball one. Just misses the outside corner. 2 balls, no strikes. And check swing on an inside pitch, gets him going, get around. 2-1 the count. That pitch gets away from him. Way outside, 3-1 the count. Three-one pitch from Evan. Swing and a miss, 83-mile-per-hour fastball. And it's a full count, 3-2. There's the 3-2. Misses the outside corner and puts the runner on first base. No outs and a runner at first for the Hawks.
Now batting for Hebron, #24, Anderson Howard.
Howard flied out to center field. His first at bat. That gets the outside corner that time for Evan. 0-1 the count. Throw to first, not in time. High, 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw to first, not in time. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike now. No outs, runner at first base. And he'll bunt this one foul. Evens the count of 2 balls, 2 strikes, foul ball. Here in this top of the fifth inning, brought to you by Dr. Royer and PT Concepts, leading North Texas in physical therapy. Runner at first with no outs. 2-2 count to the batter for Evan. Another throw to first. Misses outside and low. Actually, they're going to call a balk. So they called a balk on Evan. That'll move the runner to second base. Misses outside, 3-2. And ball 4, walks him. Ball gets away from Gabe, and that'll move the runner from second base to third. And here comes Coach Harbin. To have a talk, we'll see what he does here. That's going to be all for Evan. So this call to the bullpen is brought to you by Welch HVAC. Our goal is to provide your facility with premium HVAC solutions. New pitcher coming in here for the Lobos. Keep it here. This is Lobos Baseball here on NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. All right, some changes in the infield here in the field for the Lobos. Declan Conti comes in to take over in left field. Josh Alewe will come in to play second base from center field. That'll move Matty Durner out to center field. And on the mound here for the Lobos is Will Buck. He'll take over from Evan King. Evan will move over to first base, and that'll remove Andrew Richardson from the game. Buck comes in pitching 9 innings pitched. He's 0-3 on the season, but he does have 2 saves. Allows 8 hits, 5 runs, 8 walks, 8 strikeouts, no hit batter. He's got a 3.889 ERA and a 1.778 whip. He'll come in here in this top of the 5th inning with no outs. And runners at first and third. And he's got the top of the order, Casey McGinnis, to start things off here for the Hawks. It's a tie 1-1 here in this top of the 5th inning. That pitch gets away from Gabe, but stays in front and holds the runners. Outside, ball one on the first pitch from Buck. One-oh pitch. That's going to be belted out to left field and goes foul. One ball, one strike is the count to McGinnis. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch again goes foul. Foul ball is brought to you by Dr. Roy and PT Concept, leading North Texas in physical therapy. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And hits this one out to right field. And that'll get over the head of Mark to the wall. And another run will score. And the throw from Mark to second base holds the runners at first and second. It's an RBI single. And the Hawks go up 2-1.
Now batting for the Hawks, number 10, Landon Bonner.
Landon Bonner comes to the plate, 1 for 2 on the night, had an RBI double in the third. That's going to be belted out to center field. Turner all the way to the wall. And 2 runs are going to score. It's going to be, no, 1 run will score. And it's an RBI double for Bonner, and it's a 3-1 lead. Dunn 1 for 2, singled in the first, flied out in the third. And he's got runners at second and third. Outside, hits the outside corner, strike 1. High and outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. That's hit in the gap in the left field. Another run will score. They'll bring him around. There's the throw to home. And he'll hold up, gets back to third base, and it's an RBI single. It's a 4-1 score. Runners at first and third, no outs, and here comes Coach Harbin, and that might be all for Will Buck. That'll be all for Will Buck. So we head back to the bullpen for the Lobos. It's been a tough fifth inning. 3 runs scored so far. This call to the bullpen brought to you by Welch HVAC. Our goal is to provide your facility with premium HVAC solutions. Keep it here. We'll be back. Braden Rainey will take over on the mound here for the Lobos. 22.1 innings pitch. He's 4-0 on the season. He's got 1 save, 21 hits, 13 runs, 11 walks, 14 strikeouts, 4 hit batters. He's a 2.5 ERA, 1.4 whip. And he will take over on the mound here for the Lobos as Will Buck will go back to second base. They'll move Josh Alewe over to third base. And that will have Mateo Perez exit the game.
Walker Steele.
Now Walker Steele comes to the plate with runners at first and third and no outs. It's a 4-1 lead here for the Hawks. It's been a 3-run inning here at the top of the 5th for Hebron. Braden misses outside, ball 1. Outside and high, 2 balls, no strikes. pops this one up and out of play. Puts the count at 2-1. Two balls and a strike now to the batter Steele. Braden Rainey on the mound. Runners at first and third. Here's the pitch, and this be popped up high in the air. Buck calls it at second base, makes the catch, one away. That'll bring up Braden Pacheco. Pacheco 0 for 2 on the night.
Braden Pacheco.
Runners at first and third, one out. 4-1 is our score. He hits this to third, caught. Here's the throw to second, and not in time. And the runner scores from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
Now batting for Hebron, number
Josh
9, Adam
grounded,
Alvarez.
got the ball on the ground at third and tried to make the throw at second, but the runner was able to get to the bag first. So runners at first and second with one out. This is ball one. Adam Alvarez now the batter. Low, 2 balls, no strikes. That's going to be hit the first and foul down the first base line. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Foul ball brought to you by Dr. Rohrer and PT Concepts, leading North Texas in physical therapy. Two-one pitch. Curveball hits the outside corner for strike 2. Braden had great movement on that pitch. There's the 2-2. Misses low. Full count, 3-2. One out, runners at first and second. And This is hit well out to center field. Durner back, makes the catch. Runners will tag up from second base. He'll get the third. It'll be 2 outs with runners at first and third.
Now batting for Hebron, number 5, Cade.
Now Cade Wrigley, 0 for 2 on the night, comes to the plate.
Everything in your mouth. Get it out. Go right in.
And hits this one foul and out of play. That's going to be hit well out to right field, but underneath it is Mark. Makes the catch. They get out of the inning, but it's a 4-run inning for the Hawks. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Lobos need to manufacture some offense. They're down 5-1. Keep it here. Lobos baseball continues here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. Rough inning here for the Lobos at bottom of the 5th inning. And Will hits this one high up in the air, caught by second base, 1 away. Bottom of the 5th inning brought to you by Dr. Joss Heenan and Advanced Therapy Performance. Get there faster, results-driven, training and therapy for athletes looking to reach high-level performance goals and home to the 90-mile-per-hour formula.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 13, Mark Kruchek.
Mark Kruchek comes to the plate. Lobos down 5-1. They give up 4 runs in that top of the 5th inning. And Declan Conti is on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 1. One ball, 1 strike to Mark. Outside. 2-1 the count.
Hey, work it. Let's go, 13. Work it.
And he'll hit this one foul down the first base side. Foul ball brought to you by Dr. Aurora and PT Concepts, leading North Texas in physical therapy. Again, fouls that one off. Keeps the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Lobos. They're down 5-1. And this is hit to short. Collects it, makes the throw. And Mark comes up hobbling after hitting first base. As he tried to beat out the throw to first, and he is hurting. And Coach Harbin and the training staff will quickly go out to check him out. Coach Jaburri's also out there. As he was injured before the start of the season. We didn't see him all through tournaments until like the final week of tournament play, the last couple of games. So he was just getting back into shape, back into form. So not a good sign here for the Lobos. We'll step away while they continue to check him out. Keep it here. Lobos Baseball continues here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. So Mark gets back to the dugout with some help. And I'm sure the training staff will check out. We'll try to get a report on how he's doing. And Declan Conti now comes to the plate for the Lobos with 2 outs, nobody on. Declan takes first pitch for ball. Declan batting .286 on the season. He's only had 7 at-bats, 2 hits, 1 RBI, swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 runs scored. He's got 1 strikeout and 1 stolen base. Down on the count, 1-1. And that hits the outside corner for strike 2. And he'll foul that one off to stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. That's way outside, 2-2 to count. Two pitch. Inside, misses. Full count, 3-2. Cole Daly is on deck. Outside, and Conti will walk. That'll bring up Cole Daly. Cole, 41 at bats, batting .222. He's got 9 hits. He does have a home run on the season, 8 RBIs, 8 runs scored, 5 walks, 10 strikeouts, and 3 stolen bases. And he's got a runner at first base with 2 outs. Outside, misses, ball 1. Cole rips this one out to left field for a single. And we go to the top of the order, Maddox Green. His last at bat was a solo home run to tie the game at 1. Now he's got another opportunity with runners at first and second here.
Maddox Green. I dreamed it all ever since I was young. They said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations.
1 for 2. He popped up in the first, and like I said, the homer in the third. Outside, misses, ball 1. Two and 0 the count, a throw down the second base. Not in time. Our correction, they called that a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Time called at the plate by Maddox. One pitch, outside, misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. One pitch. Takes a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runners at first and second. It's a 5-1 lead here for the Hawks. Two pitch. Outside, full count. Evan King is on deck. They look at Conti over at second base. Full count, 2 outs, 2 men on here for the Lobos. And gets him looking, strike 3 on a high pitch. And the Hawks get out of trouble. And we head to the top of the 6th inning. It is a 5-1 lead. Keep it here. Lobos baseball continues here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. Braden Rainey remains on the mound here for the Lobos. They're down 5-1 here, top of the 6th inning. Brought to you by Welch HVAC. Our goal is to provide your facility with premium HVAC solutions. Adam Alvarez starts things off, followed by, it's going to be Jordan Day. Followed by Anderson Howard, takes an inside pitch, ball 1. Our correction, it is out Adam Alvarez. Pops this one high out to right field, and that ball is gone.
Now batting for the Hawks, number 24, Anderson Howard.
Jordan Day with the solo home run. Makes it a 6-1 score here in the top of the 6th inning. One ball, one strike is the count. To Anderson Howard. Swing and a miss on an outside pitch. 1-2 the count. Evens the count at 2-2. 2-2 pitch from Rainey. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. And there's one away.
Now batting for the Hawks, number 11, Casey McGinnis.
Top of the order. McGinnis 2 for 3 on the night. And takes an outside pitch for strike 1. Foul tips that one off. Foul ball brought to you by Frisco Dentistry for Kids, helping young family members grow up at ease in the dental environment. And Braden's up on the count, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls that one off to stay alive. One out, nobody on for Braden. He's up on the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter, Landon Bonner, or correction, Casey McGinnis. One-two pitch from Braden. Misses outside, 2-2. That's hit the first, collected by Evan. Evan gets to the bag, 2 away.
Now batting for Hebron, number 10, Landon Bonner.
Had to bring a Landon Bonner. 2 for 3 on the night. He's got 2 RBI doubles in this game. Outside corner for strike 1. Misses low on the outside that time. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. That misses outside. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Two outs, nobody on. That's going to be hit the first. Evan with the glove and the tag. They'll get out of the inning. No runs, or 1 run scored on the solo home run. It's a 6-1 lead. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Keep it here. Lobos baseball continues. It's a 6-1 lead here for the Hebron Hawks against your Little Elm Lobos here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brought to you by LD Automotive. Family-owned auto repair shop, fast, hassle-free, and cost-effective. Evan King, Matty Durner, and not sure, it might be Declan Conti coming up. Nope. We'll find out who's coming in for Mateo Perez. And it's a 1-0 count to Evan. to start this bottom of the 6th inning. They're down 6-1. Outside misses 2-0. Outside, 3 balls, no strikes to Evan King. Evan will take that pitch for strike 1. Curveball that cuts in across the plate, 3-2. And that'll walk him on an inside pitch. And Matty Durner will come to the plate with a runner at first base.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 4, Matthew Turner.
Matty 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first, and he flied out to right field in the 4th inning. He's got a runner at first base with no outs. Outside, 1-0 the count to Matty. And it is Mateo Perez that comes up to bat as he is on deck. And hit out towards left field. That's in the gap. And that'll get to the wall. Evan is going to come around 3, and they're going to hold him up at 3rd. And it's a double for Matty Durner. So runners at 2nd and 3rd, no outs, and here comes the head coach to talk to his pitch. And that could be all for him. Denton Guyer Wildcats are up next against the Lobos next week, Tuesday and Friday, 7 p.m. first pitch. We'll be here at home at the backyard on Tuesday, and then at Denton Guyer on Friday. And then we got a Saturday game against Walnut Grove, a 1 p.m. first pitch. So 3 games on tap next week for you. Mateo Perez.
Number 23, Mateo Perez.
Comes to the plate with runners at 2nd and 3rd. As the pitcher Pacheco remains on the mound. So an opportunity here with no outs and 2 on here in scoring position for Mateo. And he'll hit this one to 2nd. And they'll collect it at first, makes the throw, and there's 1 away. And Josh Olewe now comes to the plate.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 6, Josh Olewe.
0 for 2 on the night. He reached on an error in the 2nd, and he grounded out on a bunt to the pitcher in the 4th. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on an outside pitch. Will Buck is on deck. And foul tips that one into the glove, strike 2. 0-2 pitch. Gets him looking on an outside corner, strike 3. And there's 2 away. Will Buck, 0 for 2.
Will Buck.
Had a sacrifice bunt in the second and a pop out in the 5th. And he'll take an outside pitch on a curveball, strike 1. Runners at second and third, 2 outs here for the Lobos here in the bottom of the 6th. Way outside, 1-1 the count. Swinging strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes is now the count to Buck. Outside pitch, looking, strike 3, and they get out of the inning. We head to the top of the 7th. Lobos are down 6-1. Keep it here. New pitcher on the mound here for the Lobos. It's DJ Pritchett as he takes over from Braden Rainey. DJ with 8.2 innings pitch. He's 1-1 on the season, 2 saves, he got 11 hits, 9 runs, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, no hit batters, 5.654 ERA, and a 1.731 whip. He'll start things off against Dylan Dunn, the DH. It's a 6-1 lead here for the Hebron Hawks here in the top of the 7th inning. There's the first pitch from DJ. Inside low, misses, ball 1. That's hit foul. Top of the 7th inning brought to you by Cross Ridge Church. Foul balls brought to you by the Pack Athletic Club, Little Elm Area's #1 youth baseball and softball development program. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the 1-1 from DJ. And this will be hit to third. And that's called a foul ball. And Jamie Brooms, by the way, is out in right field in place of Mark Krushak. One and two the count. There's the 1-2 pitch. Outside corner, gets a look at strike 3. One away. That'll bring up Walker Steele. 1 for 3 on the night with a single in the 4th, a pop out the 5th, and he grounded out the 1st. Inside and low, ball 1 from DJ. Outside corner for strike 1. There's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be hit to second. It gets past Will Buck. And Jamie will throw this into second base, and it's a single, 1-out single here for Walker Steele. Now the catcher, Braden Pacheco. 0 for 3 on the night. That's going to be hit well out to right field. Jamie Brooms back and makes the catch over the shoulder and gets the ball back in quickly to keep the runner at first base. And 2 away.
Now batting for Hebron, number 9.
That brings up Adam Alvarez. Alvarez 1 for 3. It's a 6-1 lead for the Hebron Hawks. Chop fouls this one. Foul ball brought to you by the Pack Athletic Club, Little Elm Area's #1 youth baseball and softball development program. And DJ up on the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Just misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs and a runner at first base here for the Hawks. That's in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Just misses inside on a fastball, and it puts runners at first and second with 2 outs.
We got two.
2 outs, 2 on, 2 here in the top of the 7th inning.
Now batting for Hebron, number 5, Kate Wrigley.
And Wrigley comes to the plate. Wrigley hits this right at and thinking they called a balk on DJ. That is what they did. They called a box that puts the runners at second and third with 2 outs. That pitch did not count. So runners at second and third now with 2 outs on the balk call. Misses outside. And 1-0 the count. Chopped foul. And count should be 1-1. Scoreboard showing 1-2 right now. It is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside misses, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on at second and third. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he hits it just over the head. And that will get out to center field. 1 run will score. Here comes the second. Here's the throw at home. And not in time. 2-run score for the Hawks. And it's now 8-1. 2 RBI single for Cade Wrigley.
Now batting for Hebron, number 8, Jordan Day.
Now Jordan Day comes to the plate. Solo home run in the 6th. Outside corner for strike 1. fouls this one off. Foul ball brought to you by the Pack Athletic Club, Little Elm Area's #1 youth baseball softball development program. Oh, and 2 the count. Misses low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And hits this with first and caught. On the liner by Evan King, they get out of the inning, but it is an 8-1 lead here for the Hebron Hawks. Lobos need 7 to tie, they need 8 to win here at the bottom of the 7th inning coming up. It's time to put the rally caps on. Lobos baseball continues, keep it here. Bottom of the 7th inning. Jamie Brooms will start things off here for the Lobos. And he'll hit this one to third or to short. Collected. Makes a throw. Not in time! As Jamie beats out the throw, it's a single for Brooms to start things off. Runner at first base, no outs. And Declan Conti. Now the head coach for Hebron is asking for a conversation between the umpires. Safe at first. And a good job by Jamie Brooms to beat out the throw.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 10, Declan Conti.
Now Declan Conti. Walked and was stranded at first. His first at bat, pitch outside and high, ball 1. Cole Daly is on deck. Conti hits this one to left field for a single. Brooms will go to second. And there's 2 on with no outs for Cole Daly.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 3, Cole Daly.
Now Cole Daly comes to the plate. 1 for 2 on the night. He singled in the 5th. He struck out in the 3rd. Now Lobos trying to put together something here. Bottom of the 7th inning, they're down 8-1. Here's the pitch, and hits the outside corner for strike one. Swing and a miss on an outside pitch. 0-2 the count. Top of the order coming up. Maddox Green, Evan King. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he'll foul that one off. Foul ball brought to you by the Pack Athletic Club, Little Elm area's #1 youth baseball and softball development program. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cole Daly. The pitch, and he'll pop this one up high out to center field. It'll be a short ball, and it's caught for the first out. Holds the runners at first and second. One out for Maddox Green.
Lobos, number 5, Maddox Green.
Maddox 1 for 3. He had the solo home run in the 3rd. Evan King is on deck. One out, 2 on here for the Lobos. Outside, misses, ball 1. Maddox pops this one up out to left field. A high ball, the shortstop calls it, makes the catch, 2 away. That brings up Evan King with 2 men on and 2 outs.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 11, Evan King.
Outside pitch, misses, ball 1. Hits this one in the gap down to left field. And that's going to load the bases with 2 outs for Matty Turner. And here comes the head coach for the Hawks, and that might be it for his pitcher. They do have action in the bullpen, and here we go. We got a pitching change coming your way. Bases are loaded for the Lobos with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. They're down 8-1. Keep it here. Well, they decide to keep him in. Pacheco remains on the mound with 2 outs, bases loaded, and Matty Turner comes to the plate.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 4, Matthew Turner.
It looked like a pitching change was coming, but he appealed to his coach and lets him stay in the game. Matty with bases loaded. Outside pitch, misses, ball 1. High, 2-0 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Outside, 3-1. Three-one pitch. And Matty fouls this one off. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. There's the payoff pitch. And Matty pops it up in the infield. Shortstop makes the call, makes the catch. And the ball game is over. It's an 8-1 win for the Hawks as they defeat the Lobos here in district play. The Lobos drop 4 in a row. As we head next week to Denton Geyer. Geyer comes here on Tuesday. We go to Geyer on Friday. Keith, thank you for watching Lobos baseball here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. Have a fantastic night.